Delight there pierced my eye and ear, in my mortal mind a madness reigned. When I saw her beauty, I would be near, though beyond the stream she was retained. I thought that naught could interfere, could strike me back to halt constrained. From plunge in stream would none me steer, though I died ere I swam o'er what remained. But as wild in the water to start I strained, on my intent did quaking seize. From that aim recalled I was detained. It was not my prince did please. It pleased him not that I leapt o'er those marvellous bounds by madness swayed. Though headlong haste me heedless bore, yet swift arrest was on me made. For right as I rushed then to the shore, that fury made my dream to fade. I woke in that garden as before, my head upon that mound was laid. Where once to earth my pearl had strayed, I stretched and fell in great unease, and sighing to myself I prayed, now all be as the prince may please. It pleased me ill outcast to be, so suddenly from that region fair, where living beauty I could see. A swoon of longing smote me there, and I cried aloud then piteously, O pearl renowned beyond compare, how dear was all that you said to me, that vision true while I did share. If it be true, and sooth to swear, that in garland gay you are set at ease, then happy I, though chained in care, that you, that prince, indeed do please. To please that prince had I always bent, desired no more than was my share, and loyally been obedient, as the pearl me prayed so debonair. I before God's face might have been sent, in his mysteries further may be too fair. But with fortune no man is content, that rightly he may claim and bear. So robbed of realms immortally fair, too soon my joy did sorrow seize. Lord, mad are they who against thee dare, or purpose what thee may displease. To please that prince, or be pardon shown, make Christian good with ease design, for day and night I have him known, a God, a Lord, a friend divine. This chance I met on mound where prone, in grief for my pearl I would repine. With Christ's sweet blessing and mine own, I then to God it did resign. May he, that in form of bread and wine, by priest upheld each day one sees, us inmates of his house divine, make precious pearls himself to please. Lovely, isn't it? That's the last part of the poem The Pearl, which is a medieval poem, and it's from this wonderful book that comes off my shelf, translated by J.R.R. Tolkien. It's Sir Gawain and the Green Knight, with Pearl and Sir Orfeo. So yeah, this is another edition of Off My Shelf, and I'm Mark from Book Time with Elvis. Lovely to see you again. I think it's a wonderful book, with lovely poems, the three poetic stories we can say, and Tolkien does a masterful job, but then I suppose you would expect nothing less. Let's just read the back and that'll be that. 3 medieval English poems translated by Tolkien for the modern day reader. It's Christmas at Camelot, and Arthur won't begin to feast until he has witnessed a marvel of chivalry. A mysterious knight, green from head to toe, rides in and brings the court's wait to an end with an implausible challenge to the Round Table. He will allow any of the knights to strike him once, with a battle axe no less, on the condition that he is allowed to return the blow a year hence. Arthur's brave favourite for the challenge is Sir Gawain. Accompanying Sir Gawain and the Green Knight in this book are Sir Orfeo, a medieval version of the story of Orpheus and Eurydice, a love so strong that it overcame death, and Pearl, the moving tale of a man in a graveyard mourning his baby daughter. Lost like a pearl that slipped through his fingers, worn out by grief, he falls asleep and dreams of meeting her in a bejeweled fantasy world. Tolkien's vivid translations of these classic poems are enriched in this new edition with the complete text of his acclaimed 1953 lecture on Sir Gawain and the Green Knight. It's a lovely book. So it's got the 3 poems in there, and it's got the lecture notes that he gave back in 1953. I haven't read Lord of the Rings. Not yet. I do plan to. But I have read this, and it is lovely and very moving, and well worth your time. So I recommend you check it out as well. Thank you for joining me for another edition of Off My Shelf, and I shall see you all again soon. Do take care, everybody. Bye for now.